What's happening, everyone? It is your man, Pat from Ambler. What's going on, everyone? Ah, the Phillies have now won four straight. I am in shock that the Phillies have won four straight after me complaining about them losing five straight. So, the motion of the roller coaster continues for your red hot Phillies, who are now 3.5 games back of a wild card spot, who are now looking to get down and facing beating up on the Detroit Tigers as Greg Kimbrell comes up with another huge save, but most importantly, not a lot of offense like you've been seeing for the past few nights. However, you do get a nice Kyle Schwarber leadoff home run, which he desperately needed. So he gets 16 of the year. Um, again, and after that was neither team with a lot of offense. Um, Bryson Stott got a hit. Uh, Cody Clemens got a hit, and that's pretty much all you got for the Philly side of things. Detroit Tigers didn't really have a lot of offense going for them either. Again, Taiwan Walker had 9 Ks, so he pitched very very well. He only had 3 walks in the entire game. So, you guys tell me what you saw. The Phillies are striking hot. Now, I get it. It's the Detroit Tigers. They're a middle of the road team. Do you consider, what do you consider it? But look, a win is a win, and that's what you needed. Wins are wins. Whether how good they look or how ugly they look, wins are wins. The Phillies have now, like I said, strung together 4 wins as the emotional roller coaster. So this roller coaster is trending up. So, but with that being said, again, a lot of guys making some big plays and playing defense, so forth. Like I said, Taiwan Walker had an 8 Ks. Really did a solid job pitching all around good pitching job from him today. And Detroit just nothing. Ugats from the Detroit Tigers today. So yeah, I do feel happy. I'm starting coming around from a guy who was literally trashing the Phillies. I've come around a little bit. Look, it is what it is. They play bad one day, I'll call for what it is. They play good that day, I'll call it. So, but you know, you're red hot. The Phillies now. I'm hoping this is the tell. Like it's like last year. That's what we're all hoping is that this Phillies team can sustain some runs and keep add some wins together. We don't want this up and down. We want to continue building some wins here. That's what we're trying to do as your Phillies, for the Phillies rather. We're tired of the up and down, cold streaks, hot streaks. We're tired of all the streaks. I have enough streaks in my underwear, all right? No more. But again, let's see what the Phillies do from here on out. Uh, and good again, one more win and they sweep the Tigers. All right, so we should be happy with that as a fan base. Now the following weekend, you have to get ready for the Dodgers that are coming up here. You're gonna have to get ready for the Dodgers this weekend. That's fine. But it does feel good to have some momentum heading in to face the Dodgers, or rather, Dodgers heading here and going against that juggernaut of a team. So again, this one of the two top teams in the NL West. You're gonna have to handle. And again, this is a measuring stick for the Phillies and see where they're at ultimately and altogether. Again, a quiet night from Castellanos tonight, and still somebody from the offense showed up. And like I said, Kyle Schwarber is coming up with that nice ringer. He's, believe it or not, he's second in the league for with walks. So that's also a good thing too. He gets on base. The only alarming thing is that he's third in the league with strikeouts. But I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Wins all day. Wins are better than losses because at some point I was thinking about, hey, what should I do here? Should I have what's going to be the next binge watch? Like that's where I was getting as a Philadelphia fan. Unless you are a 5 for 5 guy like myself who like to watch the Union and the Phillies, but most people just enjoy their Phillies. And if your baseball team does not play well in the summer, your summer kind of sucks. It is what it is. So But yeah, the Phillies are starting to come along very, very well again. You take care of the Nats this weekend. You're about to pull out the broom on. You take 2 out of 3 from the Nats. You're about to pull the broom out on the Tigers. Good momentum heading into or having the Dodgers head into South Philly. Maybe you could take a couple wins there, but I definitely like the momentum. And ever since that Mets series, this Phillies team has been playing a lot better. Um, I don't know why the Mets have their number, but they do. But again, that's okay. We can live with that. It's not gonna bother me not one iota. So, but what should not bother you at all are some of the great sponsors here at EOP, and let's get on right into this one. I'm gonna change it up on you guys. If you guys, speaking of trips, speaking of Phillies, if you guys never been to the iconic, the legendary Wrigley Field, this is your opportunity. June 28th to July 1st, hop on it. Still some time to book it up. Go to that Chicago Cubs and the Phillies battle it out right there in Wrigley Field. So, guys, if you've never been there, I'm hearing the parties are fun and all that stuff. Um, and here goes David R. Cherry Esquire from All Work and Compensation, Medical Vehicle Accidents, Personal Injury, Criminal Law. Hit up my man David R. Cherry Esquire, 610-565-0300. If you're having any of those issues, please give him a call today. And of course, guys, shared tickets, man, use the promo code EOP10, save yourself 10% off. No hidden fees. The price you see is the price you get. Look, man, the Phillies are playing red hot. You might want to go down to the bank and go check them out. You might want to go check out the Phillies, especially Phillies and Dodgers. Sounds like a hot ticket this weekend, so you might want to give them a ring. So, guys, go check them out as well. And here goes Dolan's Bar, East 24/7, East 24/7, East 24 East Sellers Avenue, Ridley Park. Go check them out today. Again, quizzes, music, prizes, great times. And what I've been told, you never know what Philadelphia legend goes walking through there. So, and I'm thinking the mayor of Ambler might have to go walk in there at some point. So, anyways, um, again, guys, one more Philly sports trips. Again, if you are a diehard Eagles fan who check into the show for the first time, you're thinking that, wow, look, I have heard about Philly sports trips. Well, guys, use the promo code EOP and let them know we sent you. Look around the country. They are flying all over the place. So here's your opportunity. So look, opening day, go see the Eagles take on Bill Belichick and the Patriots. You got 2 trips up to New York. You got a trip down to see the Eagles and Bucks. You got Eagles taking on Dallas. You got Eagles taking on the Rams, Seattle, the Super Bowl defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, and so forth. So, guys, thank you for all that. So, here we go. Some more Phillies talk again. Your only run of the night is a home run from Kyle Schwarber, who sends us deep to center. And that would be your only win of the night, and the Phillies looking promising after I had my doubts. And if I've gotten tired of the seesaw, I've gotten tired of it. I've gotten tired of it so much. I don't know if this team's going to stay up in the air, come down, so forth. But look, they're pulling on. Look, they're stacking up runs, right? They're putting together runs without Alec Bohm is a good sign. Is a very very good sign that they're stacking up wins without Alec Bohm. That's I like that. You can't be upset with that because they are putting together some runs. They are putting together some wins without Alec Bohm, and that's what you need. So again, it's that next man mentality. I don't know if your utility players are going to be able to keep up like the guys of uh, Josh Harrison and you got Almundo Sosa. Almundo Sosa steps up. He comes up with some nice hits here and there. Um, Cody Clemens, you get him to come up. Uh, he needs to come up with a good swing. Drew Ellis this past weekend has shown some pop, so I like what I saw out of him. So again, this is what you need from this Phillies team. You get guys with some pop, some guys who got some hunger, some swag, right? Guys who want to come to the plate and take care of business. Again, and Um, and just look at the way people have been swinging the ball, though. As of late, though, they're not chasing stupid pitches like stuff way outside the box. They're not chasing. They're going to make sure it's a cannibal strike. So you have to force them to swing that ball. And which they did. They swing, they get good contact. You've seen, not tonight's game, but previous games. Nick Castellanos is doing his thing, man. Nick Castellanos is just lighting up the scoreboard for you. How do you want it? You want a small ball? You want a double? You want it long ball? You want it over the fence? How do you want it? I'll put it right there in place for you. So he looks real promising. Still, this Phillies team has a lot of hill to climb. So it's nice to get two steps onto that mountain. Excuse me. They have a lot more to do. A lot more to do. So I know we're all feeling good after 4 wins. They still got to put a lot together. But look, let's enjoy the win though. Let's enjoy tonight's win. Let's enjoy it. 4 games in a row. What's there not to enjoy about the Phillies right now? They're pitching well as the series is going on, and honestly against Washington, I get it. Not Nashville, Nationals are one of the worst teams in the league. I get all that, but still, a win's a win. You can only play who you face in front of you. So the pitching's been there, the hitting's been getting back to normal after that Met series, but so forth. One more quick thing before we go any further. I want you guys to take one more. Um, oh, I thought I had it, but um, hmm. Oh, I thought I had it up here. I'm sorry about that, guys. Well, I thought I had another ad up here for you guys to take a look at, but apparently not. But that's not going to help the fact that we can still talk some more Phillies baseball. I get it. If you're tuning in for the first time, there's not a lot of offense. Wasn't a whole lot of offense today. Um, but there was again, Kyle Schwarber coming through. And we've seen a good pitching duel for the most part. But Taiwan Walker walking away with 8 Ks, only giving up 3 balls. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Taiwan Walker looking really, really solid on the hill today. So, and I had my questions about Taiwan Walker. I had a question if he was a starter. I had questions if he was good enough, etc. And turns out he's, today he actually played well. So, I'm not going to jump down his back. He won. He got the W. He actually did, played pretty well today. So, with that being said, I quickly want to go to the uh, the standings as I normally like to do, and the standings are with the MLB, the NL Central. You have the Pittsburgh Pirates, and there's they're battling it out. I know which Colts coming down too. I'm just really shocked the Brewers are starting to fall apart out there. Surprised that the Pittsburgh Pirates have maintained this. Um, Being in second place out there, I'm really, really shocked with that. Some of the other things in the NL, we all know that the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks have actually been going back and forth up there for that NL West spot. You have the NL East. Marlins actually making a nice little run. Marlins look somewhat decent. Um, And then you go to the AL side of things. Of course, the East is always going to be that MLE AL East is fun. I mean, really not a bad team in there. Um, you could talk about the Rays, you could talk about the Yankees, you could talk about the Blue Jays, you could talk about the Red Sox. Really not a bad team in sight over there. I'm starting to feel like Tampa's starting to a little bit creep away with the division, so it's going to be, but that wild card spot is going to be busy, 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 busy. Um, and then of course you go to AL West. Man, who would think that the Texas Rangers would be this good? I didn't see it coming, and I wasn't expecting for the Oakland A's to plummet like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, have they plummeted? They have plummeted. They have plummeted. the Oakland A's. Oakland A's look horrible, horrible this year. I don't know what's going on with them. I can't figure it out. It's definitely no Moneyball this year. Um, and that's like I said, that's the thing with them. Like I said, they really have shocked me of how fall, how bad they've gotten. You know. Um, so like I said, let's quickly go over. You got Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles. Just battling out for that 1-2 punch out there for the AL East. You have the Minnesota Twins sitting at the top of there. I don't think no one really is catching up with them. Actually, teams are falling apart behind them. You have like teams 3.5 out is your Cleveland Guardians, so that might be your closest bet. You know, because whoever doesn't win that division is not making the playoffs. Uh, and then, like I said, the Texas Rangers, and it's battle of Texas between the Texas Rangers and Houston Astros. Really dugging it out for that division out there in the AL West. Then, like I said, you come to the NL East, like I mentioned before, the Braves and Marlins battling out. Uh, they possibly both can make the. I think they're both going to make the wild. I think two teams for every division is going to make the wild card. So the NL East, two teams will make it. The AL East, I mean the NL Central. So right now you're looking at the Brewers and the Pirates, who are sitting at the top of the food chain, and like I said, the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, who sat there. So now that I gave you guys the standings, because like I said, I know I get like a lot of casual fans that come, checking this show, which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. Um, I know like I said, a lot of fans who kind of briefly check into the standings, so I kind of try like to keep everyone up to date. So let's talk about some of the scoreboard though. How about the Mets in Atlanta roughing up the Atlanta Braves 4-1 right now, bottom of six. Then you go to mid ninth, the bottom of the ninth. This is a good one. The Orioles and the Brewers battling out. That's going to be that's must watch TV. You got the Texans taking on the Cardinals. Beating them 6-4. Top of the eighth, you got the Giants going into Colorado, beating up on Rockies 5-1, and then you have Seattle tied. It's the beginning of the third, at the end of the third rather, going on top of the fourth. Seattle Mariners taking on the Padres, tied at one piece. And then your finals, Tampa Bay rocked the Minnesota Twins 7-0. You got Miami Marlins rocking again. That's another team that kind of fell apart. Can't say Royals fell apart. You had the Diamondbacks head into DC to take care of the Nationals, and they are winning, or they did win 10-5. And then you had the White Sox beat the Yanks 3-2. The Oakland A's, who I just told you they stink, they took a beating to Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, and then the Toronto Blue Jays took it to the champions 5-1. You have the Rays beating the Dodgers, and then you have the Cleveland Guardians losing to the Boston Red Sox. And that is, your take of the day. Here goes our man. Um, Here goes our man Ellis Rogers checking into the show. Ellis goes, "Who's pitching tomorrow?" Good question there, Ellis. Good question of who's going to be pitching tomorrow. I think I want to say I think um no, because it may be Wheeler that's going coming up tomorrow. To be certain there, Alice. I'll have to double check for you. Um, but I was certain it's Wheeler that's going to be on base. Who's going to be pitching tomorrow. So um, yeah, I want to. That's who I thought because I usually thought that's who the. I think that's what the. I think that's how the rotation goes. It goes. Because Nola pitched yesterday. Um, Walker. I think they sometimes mix it up because Walker they want to stretch Wheeler, so forth. Um, let's see. Yeah, so like I said, they like to switch it out. Like I said, I want to say Wheeler is on tomorrow, because then it gets and once you go after Wheeler, you get into the bullpen. You know what I mean? You go into Matt Strime, you get into Ranger Suarez, so forth. No, I don't need that. Tomorrow's start time. Let's see, June 7th. Tomorrow's going to be an early game too. Thanks for letting me know that, Roger. Um, Tomorrow is a 6 o'clock start time. Whoa, 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 woohoo! So yeah, tomorrow's a 6 o'clock start time. We'll see what happens there. As far as that, that's going to be a pretty nice one. You know, you get a nice little early start, and usually your 7 o'clock start. So, for a lot of Phillies fans out there, we'll see what happens. Let's go to Phillies and Philly schedule for tomorrow. Again, trying to get this all for you, my man, Alice. You are a you are a great listener to the show, and you deserve a lot of credit. So, I'm going to give you, my friend, your props. So and some reason it's not giving me who's the lineup in there. So maybe it's a TBA. So uh, it sucks. That's what I'm getting, TBA. So but yeah, like I said, I want to say Wheeler's on the hill for the Phillies tomorrow. That's for almost for sure because you had what's called Nolan yesterday. You had Ranger Suarez on Sunday, Strime on Saturday. So Wheeler's more than likely going to be on the hill for you tomorrow. But like I said, I want to say thanks to a lot of to all my fans checking in. Um, you stay tuned tomorrow. I want to, what's called got you covered. Um, Phillies press box guys, my man Chet and Bill, they got you covered. Um, and they do a phenomenal job. They got Mike Missinelli checking in tomorrow. So you guys, thanks, Al. That's what I said. Wheeler is definitely on the now. Um, that's thanks, Al. Um, yeah, because I already had figured it was going to be Wheeler because the fact that, like I said, everyone else pitched. Because you had Strime on Saturday, you had Ranger Suarez on Sunday, then you had Nola today, and then yeah, Taiwan Walker. No, Nola yesterday, Taiwan Walker today. Then you get yes. So, but here goes the thing too, Alice. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Do you want to? What's your take though on Wheeler? Let's talk about it because I gotta be honest with you. Very shaky. He's shaky. He's shaky like a leaf. Uh, very. Uh, he, yeah, him and Nola, man, they cause me with gray hairs. I don't know which one's going to show up tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. You get this hot wheeling dealing, Zach Wheeler, or you get the ice cold Wheeler. I don't know which one's going to show up. That's the crazy part about this year so far. Maybe because with the bats turn around, I'm hoping the arms get hotter. So I don't know. I'm scratching my head about it. I'm scratching my head about it. Scratching my head about which which uh which Zach Wheeler is going to show up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I gotta be honest with you, Ellis. I'm not sure which Wheeler is going to show up because, like I said, we get a really hot cold one, or we get this wheeling and dealing guy who pitches all around outside the zones. You get people swinging and fishing and all that stuff. And yeah, I don't know which one I'm going to get. So, but like I said, I do want to say thank you to all the fans who checked into the show. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I will be with you post game again. So you got me for this whole entire series for Phillies and Tigers. So I want to say thank you so much to all my friends out there who checked in. Thank you so much. Uh, until tomorrow, Phillies, let's go.